Welcome back, guys, to Those Were the Days Action Figure Edition. We've made it from Ghostbusters to the X-Men, and we're almost there. You've survived this long, you're a trooper. And this one I will try to keep as short as possible, but lots of hatred in this one. Lots of anger, because I want to start off with Counselor Troy, who is the only remaining next-gen action figure I have. Which doesn't sound that impressive, except I had Madam here, I had Riker, I had Captain Picard, I had Worf, I had Beverly Crusher, and my favorite, the one who mattered the most to me, and still does, Data. Where the fuck are my next-gen action figures? For real. I would have never gotten rid of any of them, but definitely wouldn't have gotten rid of Data. And I wouldn't have kept the lady here over Data in a million years. So why the hell, no offense, honestly, I mean, it's not you, it's me. Why? And no Picard! Who? What? So, yeah, the more I go through the bucket, like, it's been a while since I've actually gone through the bucket and picked everybody out. And as I'm digging through it, yeah, the bucket, in case you missed the first couple episodes, the bucket. This is the resting place for all of my action figures. As I go through that bucket, I find more and more things, which is cool, but then I realize the things that are supposed to be there aren't. I know this is I knew going in it wasn't good. But it's really starting to be upsetting. But at any rate, so the sole remaining next-gen action figure right here, and these guys all came with little communication comm stands, and I actually used one, I think 1 year for Halloween. It might have been 2 years. Mom, I mentioned, I was raised properly. My mother holds fleet in Starfleet Command. You know, she holds rank, rather, in Starfleet. She's a true blue Trekkie, like, a geek to cover all fandoms, an all-encompassing geek. That's my mom. So this is what I was raised with. And Mom had this really obnoxious blue shirt that had kind of a black collar. So 1 year, being the awesome kid that I am, that nobody likes at all, I wore little black pants, I wore that blue shirt, and I used one of the comms that, you know, see, they're holes in the feet, that's what they're for. I used one of the comms, covered it in glitter nail polish, and stuck it to my chest. It was ridiculous. My battery's about to die, so this is gonna be a pause. Oh god! Tango's running away! Oh no! Anyway, I'll be back in a second. I'm back! Did you miss me? I missed you. Sorry about that. Technology! Hair in the face. Oy. But yeah, at any rate, she's the only one who survived, but she's also one of the only survivors of another series of toys. And I say that because these two are played by the same lady. This is Demona from Gargoyles. Yes. I also still have Goliath. Fucking awesome. And if you don't know anything about Gargoyles and you were born in the 90s or late 80s, what the fuck is wrong with you? For real. These guys were the shit. To me, anyway. And I would assume to a bunch of other people, because the show was on for a little while. But the significance here is legitimately not only did the same lovely woman play both of these characters, Jonathan Frakes also played the villain in this show. Brent Spiner played Loki, who plays a trick on this lady. So it was just next-gen alum out the ass on Gargoyles here. And if you didn't watch the show, I'll give you a real quick heads up on what it was. Basically, these guys... Oh, P.S. If you did watch the show, notice something missing? It's okay, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. Hold your horses. Don't worry. Urgh. Well, we got it. It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah. I have no idea why they each only have one wing. It's not how they came. They're also missing their tails. I know I'm the one who took them off, but I'm not the one who got rid of one of each. Don't understand. But at any rate, what goes on in this show, the other surviving member is this guy. I had Brooklyn and these three. I don't think I had anybody else, though. But for those of you who don't know, this show, basically, these guys are, you know, gargoyles on buildings and on old cathedrals and castles. The mythology behind them is that they are there to ward off evil, and they are. And at nightfall, this is what they turn into. They break free from their stone encasement during the day, and when night falls, they turn into these, you know, giant, powerful creatures of the night that really, honestly, protect human beings. That's their solemn oath. And when we first meet them, they're on a castle in Scotland, I think, and they're defending it. And this chick, Demona here, is hanky-panky with Goliath, but Demona is sort of the Eric Lensher to Charles Xavier. She's the one who really thinks that humans aren't worth it, that these guys are the superior beings, and that they shouldn't be servants, etc., etc., etc. I know it's been all over the place, but it's still cool. So she kind of does her things, he's all, no, 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 we must protect them, it's our job. Well, you're an idiot. Yeah, well, you're a bitch. Yeah, well, fuck you. Okay, fine. Really harsh language in this show. But anyway, I don't remember if it's a spell or what happens, but they end up turning back to stone for hundreds of years, only to wake up in modern-day New York City circa 1996. And it turns out the castle that they were taken from, these guys were, I don't remember if the castle itself was or just the gargoyles, but they have been bought by this billionaire Looney Tune, played by Jonathan Frakes, who knows exactly what they are. And he somehow finds a way to break the spell, brings them back to life. Holy crap, awesomeness. Now they're stuck in a different time in New York City. The fuck? And the main protagonist, other than Goliath, is a female NYPD police officer. Never had her. Never had her. She was nowhere to be found in the stores around here. But, and this, kids, for anyone really young watching, this was before the days of eBay. Honestly, I don't think eBay had existed yet. Old school. But, and then it turns out this chick's still kind of a fuck you person. She's a bad guy, but when Brent Spiner joins the show as Loki, God of Mischief, he plays a nasty trick on Demona. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, so I was a psycho over these guys. These guys were right up there with the X-Men for me. Really close. I still have the lunchbox and thermos. I had a backpack. I had window clings. I had these guys. I have a coloring book still. Have. Present tense. I kept it. So yeah, they were important. Yet, I have not taken the time to actually invest in the DVD. Partially because I like being employed, and it's bad enough. Where are you guys over here? Let's see. I'm not scratching my butt. Don't worry. I'm digging for something. Wrong one. It's bad enough I already broke down and started getting these, which fucking yes, by the way. But it takes away hours of my life. Like, don't talk to me. Don't expect me to be an active part of society when I'm watching this. That's why I haven't bought the DVDs for these. But yeah, so I'm very happy that these guys survived, sort of. And I'm very happy that the two of them survived, because even though they got their problems, they're still pretty cool. I have no idea why he survived. No idea. But whatever. So yeah, that's this episode. Sole surviving member of the Starship Enterprise. Really disappointing thought there. And gargoyles. So, as always, I showed you mine. You show me yours, if you got them. And hope you enjoyed. I'm sure you probably didn't, but I don't care. So there. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. And coming up next is probably the final one. And it's more 90s shit. So, stay tuned! Oh boy. Bye-bye.